The Five Love Languages: The Secret to Love That Lasts by Chapman. Every human has a love bank in them, and they have a preferred love language by which you fill that love tank. And when that love tank is filled, we are happy and we can go out to reach our greatest potential. But when that love tank is empty, we become miserable, frustrated, and so disappointed in everything around us. But if our preferred love language is spoken, our love tank fills up and we can go out to conquer the world. So does Dr. Chapman put it in his book, The Five Love Languages. And straight away, let's look at a summary of all these love languages. The very first love language is words of affirmation. This comes in the forms of praises, kind words, encouraging words. So people who express and receive love through words of affirmation take very special considerations of the words that are given to them. Like if a spouse tells their spouse they look good in a particular dress, they interpret that as love. When they receive words of encouragement, words of appreciation, soft and gentle words, they feel love. But such people also tend to resent very much bitter and negative words. And once people start getting nagging on them, they tend to be very disappointed and aggressive. Their love tank begins to empty up and they start going into emotional disappointment and total frustration. So, the acid test to know if the person you're dealing with speaks the love language of words of affirmation is when they keep complaining on the negative comments that you give to them. So, change your approach and start giving them kind and encouraging words. Love language number 2, quality time. People who speak and express love through this language appreciate spending time with the people they love and the people who love them. They love quality discussions, they love having the person's full and undivided attention. They tend to feel offended when they have to compete with the person's time for another thing, maybe their job, their business, or even the TV. A husband or a wife who just want to sit on the couch with their spouse with the TV off and just discuss and talk, looking each other deep in the eyes. The topic of discussion not really important. They just want to spend that time, and you see their love tank begins to fill up. The verification test to know if the person you're dealing with prefers this love language is when they keep complaining of their spouse being too busy or too occupied with their job, the computer, or the TV. That means they are longing and dying for quality time. Love language number 3, receiving gifts. People who speak and express love through this love language appreciate and value love gifts from people they love and appreciate, from very special, elaborate, and expensive gifts to simple handmade gifts like a bush flower harvested by the roadside. They cherish every gift and most at times have a special collection of the gifts they receive from the people they love, and always keep these gifts in very special and personal places where they will enjoy. Easy verification. If your partner is someone who always loves giving you gifts or loves holding on to gifts that they received several years ago, then the highest and high guess is that you're dealing with somebody whose primary love language is receiving gifts. Love language number 4, is acts of service. Manual assistance, a helping hand in doing chores, physical support. These are the different signs of someone whose primary love language is acts of service. They feel loved when their spouse or partner helps them in carrying out one or two activities around the house. So, when your spouse has a tendency of complaining of being busy or of you not helping them in any way, then probably and mostly their primary love language is acts of service. So the next time you see them exhausted and struggling with fatigue, it might be wise to prove some love by walking up to them and offering, "Just how can I be of help?" And immediately they'll feel that you care because you're trying to help them with their service. The fifth love language is the physical touch. People who speak this love language primarily appreciate hugs, kisses, holding hands, always being close to the people they love. So, when your spouse finds it difficult to keep their hands off you in total closeness and romance, then the higher chances are their primary love language is a physical touch. A simple verification is that such people always tend to complain about their spouses or partners' distance away from them, especially when their love tank begins to empty because their love needs are not being met by the language which they most prefer to speak. There you go, the 5 love languages at your fingertips. Check out the video description for a link to Gary Chapman's book, The 5 Love Languages. And don't forget to hit the likes button and subscribe for more exciting animated book summaries coming to you. Question for you. Please leave in the comments below, which of these 5 primary languages do you find most appealing to you? Thank you for watching.